Hello everybody, I hope you all doing well. In this video we are going to test API free get all brands list. This endpoint allows us to retrieve a list of all available brands in the system, the brands. And just like products are associated with categories, and many products are also linked to brands. This API plays an important role in this shopping experience. So we are going to request the backend to send us a list of all brands stored in the brands database. Let's say each brand may include information like name, ID, or any price items. Well, why this test is important, if we want to mention that, every e-commerce application must show products by brand like Nike, Adidas, Apple, Samsung. And if the brand's list fails to load, then that means filtering does not work, navigation fails, user experience will break, business impacts occurs. So a small API failure can cause a big shopping failure. What we will do technically, we will send a GET request to brand list using Python, convert API response into a JSON file, then validate brand data exists. Then the last step going to be is robot framework executes and reports the result. And let's start actually coding it. Well, we have the previous lesson API 2. Let's create API free get all brands list. So let's define get all brands then requests response. We're going to I will explain it. First I need to URL equals self dot base URL. This time it's going to be something different. We have the base URL, which is there with this API link, and this time we, like in the previous ones, we did products list, and the first one as well was the products list, but this time we want to get this one, brands list endpoint, so it's going to be different there. Then we need to send an HTTP GET request to the brands list endpoint. GET means that we will retrieve data only, no change on the server, no adding, no deleting. Then we will return the raw response object, so another method can validate it. So just return requests.get URL. Then we will call the helper method above to actually send the request. Let's first def get all brands should return 200 self. Then we do the dict. Okay. Let's say response equals self dot get all brands. So what we do there, we call the helper method above to actually send a request, and response now contains HTTP status code, headers, body, text or JSON. Then what we need to do next is, we need to do the first validation, which means the HTTP status code must be 200. If it's not 200, then something went wrong with the request or the server. Then we immediately fail the test with a clear error message there, which we use always, raise assertion error. So let's start. If response dot status code 200, if it's not equals to 200, then what we need to do, raise it, raise the assertion error and send a message expected HTTP or status better got response dot status code dot body response dot text. Okay. I think we can add comment lines to understand these things, but we have a problem there. This had to be like this, yeah. And there is automatically came the self and it causes errors. Well, maybe we don't need the command lines. Then we need to do the second validation step, which is going to verify that the response body is a valid JSON. Then we try to parse the body as JSON. If it fails, the API is not returning proper JSON. So how we do that? We do with the try expect. Try. Then data equals response.json. So it's going to convert the response body into a Python dictionary there. Then accept value error. Then, oh no, I don't want that. No, go back. No, it's coming automatically. Okay, race. Assertion error. Let's say brand K missing JSON data. Then why this is coming all the time? This is, yep, now it's fine. Yep. Okay, now it's fine. Then the last validation, the third one, is going to be check if the JSON has a brands key. Then according to the API contract, the list of brands should be under this K. So if brands not in the data, then raise an assertion error that brands K missing JSON then data. So if brands is missing, the structure is wrong or data is incomplete. So how we do that? If brands not in data, then raise assertion error brands K missing JSON data. Then the last one, what we're going to do is, if all checks pass, the static code is 200, the JSON is valid, brands K exist, then we return the JSON data for further use in robot framework tests. So let's say return data. Okay. Then okay. Oh, yeah, okay, okay. Now we have to create a new robot file, API 3.robots. We need to settings, then library, test cases. Let's say the API 3 get all brands list. This is our test case name. Then let's give tags again. Regression API. So again, to just remind, maybe some of you are just watching the video with this first video as this one. So basically, tags helps us group and filter our tests. Tags will help us in run specific tests of tests. Like tags will help us run specific sets of tests during CI/CD execution. They also provide better categorization in reports. That's why we use them. Then we need to declare k, let's say, variable result equals get all brands should return 200. So this is what we do there is we are calling the Python keyword, then it is going to call it from the Python which we declared and created previously. Then what this keyword is going to do, that sends a get request to brand list, then validates status code is 200, then ensures the response body is valid JSON, and ensures that the brands K exist in the JSON. So the return JSON data is stored in the result variable there. Then what we do, we need built-in assertion from robot framework should not be empty. This result should not be empty. So This is a built-in assertion from robot framework. It will verify that the JSON data returned from Python is not empty. And why it is important is because even if the API returns 200, we still need the real data. This step will ensure that brands list exists. It contains records, then API is functionally proper. If result variable going to be empty or known, test will fail. So let's just run this. Hopefully it will work. Fail. Not found. Yeah. If we just close and open it back, it's going to work. It's always doing the same one. I don't know why it's doing like that. If we just now it's get all brands no attribute. What's wrong with it? Let me check it. Wait a second, I'm checking what's wrong with it. If we just copy this and write it again. Somehow something's yeah, now it's working. Let's check. Let's check it. What our test is saying to us. Yeah, we get them. We get the items as ID, the brand name. Here we go. Then verifies that the given item is not empty. It's not empty. Yeah, we have the tags there, API and regression. Yep, it's working. It's a good one. Well, see you in the next video.